Hopeson for higher GC news. Mema Obibia Akwaba. I had the latest hot nkwa enamide bremo. Enuti so we subscribe to channel dia bomodia say obe subscribe. The obe say obe click the subscribe button no. Na wa bele notification no. We say new video bia be upload no. When the first person I want sa ebeka sa video. Afi we na wa like video no. Give us a thumbs up na afi share now for froso na when you be here now who is somewhere ekoso ewo Ghana memo hanum afi yehwe ye ensemo abeto yepono so mumenti ye sankomo ye ekoso sa report ya ababeto jai yenti de ekoso
na from the get go no one would find out say enra what were the expectations are na Ghana for ewo efa eye de Urajo Mahama ebe deliver. Na my expectations were met, especially in respect of the background that Sebi Obejina so they are propelling into the future. It's now I was here the state of how Akufo Addo left Ghana, and even though he was very charitable, I could see he was very, very economical with the truth. He did so because I think, in my mind, no, me say when a gloomy picture is painted to the world, ebema abemubuo abba, because some of the things he spoke about, you know, sebi say, the realities pa, we obi awa manoni awo yembe show, say ode wo ba be boy. Because Akufo Addo no we dey nyese o ma we nam ne kra manaka dompe no o ma fa chance ne kra to atwene and o man no atetia pansam.
The meat is not down to the bones.
No,
you mean the marrow is gone, the bones are gone. And the bone in which
the bone and meat were no
and it has been dissipated.
Yes, indeed. So o mo yes. So enra no as obia oye nimdifo nyansani no or hodu or mining nyina together on a path where we find ourselves as obia ye free sebi ati puimu a ye koyenim, and he didn't want to do so with the me but also yen.
Let's do it together.
That is how I realized obi bia otie enra sona no should reflect on nationalism. Say John Dramani Mahama was not there to be selfish in the quest to want to serve. He finds service or servant leadership as a tool a your member pebia said ye and in a shed enti enra utie speech na. There is no better sona like that ever, because it's the sona a man whom your past, the present, and the future. Enti osha say free, baby na o mine eko. Eni ma ben na ye eko, eko so o mine mu. They measure say free corruption. Oh. And Pempi, no, you discuss corruption, you're discussing in such a way, say, better to say, Ubi na ako we bibi. Na ya inka de chrono magana phone, adia potia aya. Entino Ghana ni biti baby a. Ase emfa ne ho say, Obi ako wia oman sika. Because onye say, sika na Obi ako wia no. Eye ono, ene, ni nuanom ni na yonkofo nyina sika a mo ya omanfo sika ena nipa baako afa awasa ni sirem enti o sha se free babia na sabio ye sika samo a ye nyina no ye hu se okono no wa creative funds bebre oni ora mills a creative funds bebre sabi ora tony redu na bo nyum se wunya sika asie bi enti sika omampani kofo ehun oil ye sha share wo mills apran so a ye two fango no omu create heritage fund ene sasika no Akufo Addo no mbae no dia wasa omusire amedru baby na oka sinking fan ho asem say sika aka wo sinking fan mu say no say aka 64,000 cedis.
No, 443 million
cedis. Okay, so 143 million cedis.
And so
$64,000 dollars. Na o share sika na ora Mahama Krampo sabi ofra bemu ojatu it was in excess of $350 million.
Yeah.
Na se o share sika Akufo Addo aya. Na me de ka asiasem bi so. O kai time afoko beye MPP party chairman. O share party na account mu, bank account no. Na sika akamu. Na Akufo Addo no mu diama na kai 79 Ghana cedis.
David.
No, you can find out. This
no, baby. O say
Akufo Addo. Time wa. Owura Afoko beje party no as chairman no. Na Kwabena Agyapong the secretary.
Yeah.
Na Same Crab second vice no. Omoko kan anim say, na den we di party scammer aka 79 Ghana cedis no. Na account no sika wo mu 79 Ghana cedis. Na o ma di sika ni nyina manasa.
I do 100.
In 100.
In fact, at the show boy.
Afoko num
do sika di.
Afoko num sika omu rezi ye. Obi a no person ye ebia member of parliament bia no and I say MP aspirant bia no omo ma omo tue sika bi ma omo the bankers draft and ko tue e sika no na e wo say afi omo the bankers draft ne ko to party account mu na e mature na party ni timi sika no etimi e de ye party na adwuma no Akufo Addo ene akwa bi e fa na bankwa ye bo a ona na ye treasurer omo di sika no omo de ko to Macmenu account mu di sika no ma emu fa kese no omo de koto Macmenu account na ono free so as chairman ama Afoko aba no ama even otanko bi chebilante aba be dia ansana Afoko aba no omo de koho koto a defunct account na egumu ama sika no mature ma Akufo Addo yi sika no die ama in one example no sika na omo yiye no Akufo Addo say o de kwa akoye fundraising wo UK £100,000 now the coin no all bano ofi UK bano no okura ni nsem £52,000 eno krampo no ya man for pledges omo aye anohoba omo abose say yenya sika ye the best send £52,000 £100,000
or the £100,000 ko zero
wa fa hwiama
zero
Steve Mallory num sika omo jeje man wo US or the talker my Owusu Emma obetwi ka no Ghana ha
we don't have that
me patch up Mr. Onye menye newscaster and if you don't have I can prove to you so discovery na Owusu no
me
I don't think I menye newscaster no Mr.
Thank you
me ba ha menye newscaster on news ma me na ma
me station free
saka no na Owusu discovery bi na no Owusu no Steve Mallory no ne koto ka no fifi ofori Atta no na koto saka no say omo de beboa Akufo Addo no say o de ba be ma Owusu enti sika ya de begru madam asede John Mahama enya ne first time wa wo be hu bi nie me ma ne history ebi kura book no kura mon kenkan wie on be kwa kopie so say Serwaa Broni kura bia na etwa de ka boso me enti omo nya botre na omo nya meticulous because the rot is too much.
And no, I didn't talk about the oral going to down to the village.
Yes.
Oh.
I know I'm also
but no need this.
You don't expect everything to be in one speech. You know, John is
it's a
master
but this way
you know how he operates. You know how John operates. So I mean, if you have such a president, you don't have any cause to worry. So on the road to know, you must say because Sawushe 54 billion Ghana cedis John Mahama Jeno as Bosiabo. Now we share 4 years now or year mampeni no. Now we share infrastructure. Ghana benefited from that money, that quantum of 54 billion now. Now all the goods and any say obi etimi in excess of 700 billion within 8 years. Now 700 billion now oji no. You say Ejuma Ben or this has 700 billion na ya. on timi kura nkyerɛ te sɛ deɛ John Mahama yɛ no bɛyɛ sɛ 10% and not even less 10%. Then you should know say sika no fa kɛseɛ na no sɛ ne de bia meka no ɛhyɛ nkɔfo botom. And when he began discussing the routes about how much money ono ɛkɔ odi gya Akufo Addo ɛne deɛ ono ba ya Akufo Addo de agya no no ɛho anam yɛm hyɛ me because even though I expected say ka Akufo Addo ɔbɛ reckless no na meaning so ɔbɛ cut down to the bone and I said to the silver meaning say ebe sa enti no Ghana yɛ wasembo ne papa
when it comes to our finances
now or this can say that notwithstanding no obesra yire ne ho aye adwuma na on say aye bi pen ena no okasa no o kire say obe make sure say obe expand your infrastructural ayi ade o boss so a na efa bi no minhu kwan a obetimi afa so aye but the sound say why bi pen ti no me ogidie so obetimi aye no eye ade a your friend the big push. Okay, say Adana no from 2020 and 2024.
Yeah, 10 billion support.
Also or the 10 billion ebe share infrastructure
development. Yeah.
Na wetime bia kwan ahodo a eyenketua mu ama ebia ufri bia Kumase bank ran a enya afi na potholes ahodo beba. Ebia ufri eye enkran ekọ voter. I was say kwan ahodo a edida de dem sebi okọ bono ba bia befa bia sa corridor routes ni nyina no eastern corridor routes ni nyina no e was biem no omoye tini nyina ya ade a owura Mahama even though obaye no wamagana fo ehu se wa metu sika bia wo futuo mu impo get fund na nke ye de hwe esukuu sem ne de manema no Akufo Addo de asia wowa until 2036 or 37 no yentimi emfa yensa enkobo get fund mu enya sika bia emfiri ade se sika bia ye jeje ne nkakra ebi ebetimi aboaboa no etimi da ye bibi enti no se wo hwe
uka 2036 na ka sound na age at that time that I know I did 92
me bon person Yakupon be me 180 I just want him to see no yeah me people say Yakupon mo na onhu se bi onsua bibi mfiri amemo papam
bon ko se
na da chi bi se wonyina odi atu ne mafo o ti ase me mpre se obi pese no Yakupon ma ntena se nyinyi nkyene nche no
you disagree to say
sani any sebi obakwasia difference a ewo mu so medical can say the difference between MPP and NDC no John Mahama that's the only difference the leader no dey show the difference no enti no oka infrastructure no makoma tomiyem ebiom oka healthcare and a disease ahodo a sebi wona woniska oh say eya na MPP no ye kase bi at say national health insurance scheme no MPP for ye can say be say what do we call it sadia social intervention oh there is no social intervention we are say insurance into mean social intervention because idea sebio ye tuaka
you pay premium to
like Pastor Mensa Utabel mentioned no ebia na wo na wa adwene mu enno no unni adekura wo ka nti na wo say a social intervention no aban no oni bibia de said wo omamba no wo di ama no a government has nothing until you give it and so national health insurance me who say are you no mtiwa mu yedede na den na sika wo futuom national health insurance no mo kapo no e diska no koto abankesim na mudi John Mahama say obaye national health insurance no captain no be yefri ho na sika ekoto sa futuo ni mu no wo de amagana fo etimi e de abo wo mu ayaresa ene ayarehwe e ho bra se national health insurance ye adwuma na se sebi o ma national health insurance card so na the hospital yan konkoma aduro bi akeke ye be ma aduro a e be sa yare e be ma ayarehwe ene ayaresa so enso etimi akontem enti sanyoma ni nyina no waka ho asem osaka bibi fa eye adan ahodo a Akufo Addo COVID bae obehye Ghana for bose obesie agenda first na 88 and about 111 na sa agenda 111 no empanifo se wudwi anka agu a na wunsi dan wudwi anka agu a na wunsi dan na sani osi dan wo dem ansa na odi akosi asase so ansa na obepie se mi kosi dan no e wo se wutimi nya adwen a sebi eye John Mahama adwen ne bi edi hunu eneye etikese ewi adwen ho abeka sa adwen emre ukohu saglemese esi ho no wa hwe abedwen se oh okata na nitie ya na esi ho but o planning ahead and who said there be answer na mesi sagleme no e wo se minya sika botini bi a ye de kwa akoye ground breaking na sabio me kate soda kiti wo se construction sase Akufo Addo se yebo na COVID aba 2020 ni ye kwa akoye election and also obesi makumako 88 anso the two abani wie no no sa ka say 88 ne kro kan ni so obesi 111 no as at the time anajo Mahama kasa e wo mrase bedwam ra no na ba ko pempo enye adwuma
without it's not operational, it's completely operational.
Dia omo person omo tie no say miensa na Akufo Addo etimi siye tie 111 no otimi si miensa wo de yemfa eno ne eye sa e-blocks no enyan fato ho John Mahama spent only 4 years in government. 4 years,
less than 4 years.
Court no wo de faculty no ka ho wo de ni nyina no e ka ho na so 4 years wo de fa be say 4 years. 4 years no o promise Ghana for so obesi 200 your friend is saying e-blocks as at the time I will free aban mu no na pro na obedi ade as education minister
say 315
or say John Mahama see 47 no and we see the rest of them no when you say na John Mahama na as at the time I will free so no na 123 and ni nyina no at the stages of completion.
Yeah.
Some of them had been completed.
Yes, 70%.
Well, no, no, agenda 111 no almost 3 per 8 years now bet na be mu nyina 3 per MP before na kan say one none is oppression one year MPP for say Akufo Addo ayade pa wetimi esi 3 ne so a John Mahama atse Ghana for say ba kokura ni wa ye adwuma
not operational, none of it is
operational. Ba kokura ni wa ye adwuma etimi busa me ho say
promise 111
who so the $400 million and akwakohyem $400 million no and John Mahama kire say sa $400 million no say Akufo Addo kra tene ne ho say odi si enye your friend is saying asupiti na
no complete
na yetimi ayo operational enkemu be 24 and enkebe timi ayo
because each one was $18 million completed and fitted and working.
Yes,
because $18 million for one.
Now none of them is operational.
Yeah.
So where is the money?
They shared it amongst themselves and they dissipated it.
Segana for timinya botre. Segana for timinya botre. Na sabi omo de aban ni enugu nsani ani a. Eni kwen Segana ni bi a wodone man. Enya akomatoye mo se ye wade bi efe ni MPP na makogina ho a mede me nsi akotim so se mato abama no. Obi obeye se bi oye mamboyo ni. Because se uhwe ekwanya Akufo Addo ni na busuafo ni na yonkofo ni na appointees e dey on my way afaso any the level of ripping off, the level of embezzlement, the stealing
81,000 names
young akoswa how and was so young to so the kind of say are still talking this say na your taxpayers money ya dije ene sika na yesi ebi kosi agenda 111 no ebinum afesika na di. I don't expect say a better lamentation to say the mame but you PJ kan no eni kwa say John Mahama his excellency will jais hanema we emane yektra say the mu adi no omunni nko eno na Professor Mills ya ema omunya the level of impunity a enu ntino basically they could steal and say they said the nanabi no tete word mo ke kanse hunu no message say they should investigate and get to the bottom of each one of them because enya se wa be kakeke and was saying him not chrono na koso ne yetimi ehu wo mo ya akronfo no ne ye mani nyina dead
yes ni nyina
magana fo nyina ehu
so mo
last but not the least wo kan ya mani je ye nra hwe se obi pe adwuma wo ye police station executive wo ye executive of MPP na wo tie bia tie asem we na fa se bi mu aba na se nyansa wo mu a efi ne kuro wo da na wo dwen a wo badwen yie wo tifie wo ni adwuma ye obi anya wo tumi a wo de ma no to aba ma no aba aba mu ya appoint na manako NSS gift your worry wo hwe ne tenti ate se mo boto na ono osi mo boto the 5 kilos me city say me nka se oye mo boto bacho
personal way dey
me pacho
you know free on
me free machine what
the say
medium demand
Alisa please
okay there
na me city say mo boto se me nyi free
you are here free mo boto no
now wo se ni pana onu ababa mu atimi ade wu di ababa mu atimi wu pedma wa ma sika na omugigi ye no 700 each no wa multiply ni by nipa 81,000 hey every busumi bia na onya more than 50 million Ghana cedis
omudi sika de no ye
sa nipa no odwin se onu kwa nenam kwa na de ne kotena ho na ma mi frame up pare kan ho na eka omo e board no so na bi
okay
enti wo hu de enti na bi so when I talk about the criminal syndicate of family and friends, you see they did not come for any reason but John 10:10 or before magis will be we no akum no say
very well
enti message say e mani nyati say do Mahama ba be kan keke oh the magana for abufo ni betimi aba no
yeah
and say akwai say we like to discuss the obiaye sinko fugum ma enya say na ho say
na this all doubt your mama
then down say but then
you go to prison I'm telling you
make way ama sebi
trigger ayeye forget it
hwe say to Mahama na da fu pa ne your friend is Abuga Pele.
Thank you.
Na Abuga Pele akoye bone.
Yes.
Now man for doubt to say John, this is your brother. Yes. You can't do that to your brother. I say no, he's my brother, but it's a national fund.
And he turned the cost of the law to him.
It's a state fund.
Yes.
I mean, it's not my personal money.
Only Abuga Pele say
obi a me hwe oman no so. Ena makofa mi nua ba abam so wo mra mehwe efa bi mame. Ana dina koto jida. Sika ya de sha ne nsa no afa ne nsa ase. Afa ne nsa ase dia na chese ne nsa mu nwunu. Na nipa so ne nsa mu nwunu no. Ya mane nko. Na sesabi Abuga Pele mpo etimi anya ne nsunsunso aso akọ
Philip Asibit mu nyina akọ.
Etimi se wo ya de adwuma na se omo sa no. Obi ti se Dominica Yeni doctor a wo boni din. Hwe there are people who have different thoughts about him because they feel say or you be or you too calm. But they be na me kai omo say me am of Akufo and the boo baby say ensuo nwunu and the friend panyin nsuo hie. Etime sere mo say ono wa doctor or certificate. Akufo Addo or lawyer but only certificate. Etime sere mo say wo de hwe team na wo de omo ya adwuma no. Wo de hwe obabunu na wo ka ne ho na enura okọ vet
justice same side wa busy
wo de tie nimdie ni nyasa
who many for justice same side
at the same lawyer ya say Owusu Kojo Kyeremanteng
yeah
anu de muka na asema na mbuafu kakra because oye me don for pa
wadanfo
enya me oye
no na do law report ni man na do digini oni menu and the catch public
no I can't say
catch public no you run na do nsemu I did go law reports I did digini
but I can't say it here
you can say
let's say omani nko madwuma ne ho na yentia kronfo no se wo che kronfo no mpo na wantimi anya kwan aga na ni na ko abeto ne yam what a kronfo no so e kwan bia so sika na e wo mo ho no is in excess of about 90% of the accrued money because ebeba ama sebi te said your mama can say you freezing for assets no so what ofori Atta hwe say Akufo Addo ma akwati company say omo de bie ambulance den repair center na ambulance baako yama no $137,000
so be said that car no
sika no etimi to ambulance mienu yes so fan kwara repairs That's why nipa we. One chocolate I say obeba me OSP no. Me down to the oye because I know what he went through. Almost at some point he nearly lost his life. It's message mo say. Mumye nyina ye ntanechi. Say ye ba be bonechi no. Eye ade ankofo na sesama yen. Look, ankofo na sesama yen. Say nebeya we will be diverse amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's focus and make sure we support the OSP on every course. Yes, he has not tried in the past. But you could not have tried. He could not have tried in the past because Akufo Addo was not implementing his way. It's less sermon. Mumye nyina ye mwa womo. Obi bia wo anti-corruption agency bia mu no. Mumye nta wo machi, ni ye mwa mo chidom. Na sebi yesi abone ntakra na ma ne ho ye fe. Na ntakra abone so de enka fanyinam kwatere kwa. Ye mwa mo chidom ye nka wo ho. Na bibi bia wo hia from the public no. Ye nyina public na namu. Ni ye nta wo machi. Na ye mwa mo enough support because they wo kwache kronfo no. Se ya mo ne ho ban ya ya kronfo no kra be wi anama ono so adare kronfo. It mess so na na kusi. Na se mo ye mwa mo ho ban. Rather than say obi achi. We cannot be PROs for thieves.
Yeah, you understand.
Anybody who said man criticizing Orano, their criticism was to the effect that they wanted to be PROs for thieves.
Yeah.
But John Mahama, as wise and shrewd as he is, Orano, all man bemu mpono, no one who says or chase or bar bemua, and conform the kwa yama bedru baby no, Ora for no craka say, Fadia come moi, omo fama. But the time I can say, who will be a Fabrano, now Ora for no. In their readiness no MPP for na nkoso bu afu omo aho because omo lose election enti wo a wo ma ye lose ye no ye de hu do si abekwa akoma orafo no say na omo try so omo ka omo ho abom no ebi mu anu omo ho what must say on the wit that Mahama has and so now no they have enough to search for and on say recovery no it's not easy. How much did they say they have to recover? In excess of $20 billion. Oh.
Very well.
How much were we looking for from IMF?
3 billion.
So how many times of 3 billion are in 20 billion?
6 to 7 times.
Very well. Meda say Alessa Nelson listo we na kwesi poko.
Akwanu nkonya cabinet ni baba de be say ya ko cabinet ni patu pe. Look, with time we know what to do with our cabinet. It should keep quiet.
No cabinet no me do say.
Oh, jam. We don't be customer.
Na your mama na ebu ni man. NDC ni awe na mo de na papa nka Ghana for apamo. I don't understand.
But Abi, you see immigration ko.
Very annoying.
Okonra.
Hey, eni danyamia se. Top floor ho se shake onira. Akasa Bediatuo. E se je ni no echa ho. Ono, je waye wo ho no mu ja no ho a. It's like living the it's just like living a sweat.
They make your point, don't
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't mention this, but his character is super dead. So many years now, Jan or 8 years, almost suppressing for you pay you be two. You be transfer if you make a mistake. You transfer you to top floor. Call for baby and I pay sending me a meeting once a month. It's Mugabe. Young baby. We have the opportunity, like I said, to make the women also becoming as service commanders. Is reflecting.
So we are in power, but yes, I panasi yanko.
Mugabe,
can you transfer someone who school or gimpa? Eh?
Mugabe, who person the boss service?
No, listen, no.
My name boss service.
Yanko, we transfer any free ha. I didn't call different region.
Correct.
No, I punishment and I say
yeah. You see, there is something that we call vindictiveness. Nipano adena all ye illegal. You and I know say police no are governed by law. Now one person cannot unilaterally take a decision when there is a POMAP. One person cannot take a transfer decision or a promotional decision. So you see, that is why I don't want to be very emphatic on how things should be conducted. Yeah. However, I know say rule of law is what governs all of us. If wrongs are wrong, let's call a spade a spade. I believe, sir, I have been spoken to, and I believe, sir, time is just the mightiest judge.
Yeah.
With time
will tell a story.
Let us all keep hoping, sir.
After a while.
Once we have John Mahama, time will tell.
Because
there are so many wrongs. You see, there are so many wrongs that from day one.
Obi ni yere te ho. Yes. What I was started fasting. Then you issue a statement say you transfer with immediate effect.
Yes.
Then what did you
there was an incident. Obia will there was an incident. Obia will fulfill. Just because no Alex Mensah Jumano, the vindictiveness came about the moment she was transferred. I mean, how could a human being be very mean to this? Because they are women. That's why. Let them see the Opa for Obia. DPCCA or transfer. Just that. It's not important. We are even giving some.
But so when I make a case, for the women, it's not that I'm going mind in a case. I'm on. Say, time I see Professor Nana Jimbe running mate. People thought because she was just a woman, and that is why we want to bring the woman. Yes, she had the qualification, she had the experience, she was solution
in this country.
She was solution oriented. She was focused on the work. You understand? When she was made Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, the difference she made. So I was telling people that despite the facts of your bar and complimentary tickets, she has the competence to do the work. And like today, I'm clamoring for the Ghana National Fire Service and the Ghana Prison Service to give the women the opportunity. If you go to the fire service, you have Madame Mausi Sapong. Then you go to the Ghana Prison Service, you have lawyer Patience Bafo-Boni. They are ripe and ready, capable to stand in. Next time on television, I want to see women service commanders also on TV, so that 30% in the employer in Mundrakeke. But then practically, because they have served the nation, they have bid their time, they have been humble up until this day. And I pray say JMD and Ebufoso a chopa. JMD slow, Yamami Mumrabi. Now, I state of the nation. Wow, look at the man. Hey, that go for man, my Lucas and I think I'm saying, my man, because in some man can be Babeka or J. Mono, and can make you Nanka, Sisana, deputy CEO of the Baby, and can make us say, Nanka will say deputy CEO of the airwaves this time with salary, with camera money. And can be Babeka. Look at how he spoke. Mugabe. Paper no kita no yes o kita teleprompter na teleprompter na I can't forget. He was straight to the point. He wrote the speech, so he came to deliver it 600% ahead of time. And the convictions in the statement, which are there, you have certain convictions you write down. He emphasized those convictions. How he was even able to reach those peaks and emphasize them. That me, I'm not a person to lament. I'm here to fix Ghana's economic problem. He was emphatic about what he said. He was confident. Mitifiena Maybom himself said, look at the man. Oh, he has been president before. Or die no sorry, no experience. Or we need elections. When he was working, went into a position for 8 years. He didn't just go and sit down. He sat in this country, waited his turn, saw all the loopholes. So yesterday, coming back, it was not his first time. It was the first time of the second coming of John the Drama. Dramani Mahama. The drama never ceases to be. Oh, they be ready after the do. Now, Fugu no say any deal the same. Fugu no the bar on a deal the same. Maybe do. I'm in a pancasa. They be ready ahead. Charlie, what the 90th? Look at how he took his strides to the podium, and look at how he kept his temerity when the opposition was struggling to find fault with what he had come to say. Now, so about the Kasa Ama, the road, the Hopeton. But Amuna Wananka, Obi to be at Parliament. Send a bit to me skinny, or Beko ECG, Wako skinny, Wako Ghana Water Company, Wako skinny, no Bajia, no Beskini, or we are no Asabi, where DB, no Johnny, or Fanny, you know, Johnny or so, Larry. Hospitals were high, bet to be a channel. Hospitals, Papa, or Numa UGMC, and Ridge were high, bet to be a channel, or course, we are crying, but in the name of the all Baba and the no one. I'm coming to steal from these people. When I finish, I will run away and go and hide under the guys that I'm sick. I will come back again. Mugabe, but me come back was in Binchirobi. At the dawn of 16th June, when the May 15th abortive coup and then the subsequent 4th June coup rang on this country. 79 soldiers who had been retired and were at home. Somebody like Emmanuel Kwesili Tuka. He was far away in his home village in Lepe Mate when he heard his name on radio. Against the resistance from his family, he could just have slipped into Togo. Okita Benz, 3-door. He just could have slipped into Togo and run away. He decided to come to Accra to answer his accusers. The same thing, Kwaku Agyarko. I salute you wherever you are. He left his own village in Trabom amidst jubilation. Yes, Ashanti region. His name had been mentioned in Accra. he came to face his accusers. He was shot by firing squad. He was not afraid. For all Agyapong did, he shouldn't have been shot by this nation. For all Kutu Agyapong, all the sacrifices he did on the fronts, from education, yes, from sports, everything Agyapong did, from housing. We were sleeping outside. We didn't have anywhere to sleep. Agyapong managed to give us Dansoman. Patase, you talk about Kwada Sotepa, Bokum, Twabom, Fidium, that's Ashanti. Come to Accra, Teshinungwa, who did it? Agyapong Sana Tradeale. When we get to 13th January every year, we must find a way to salute him. And look, we have to be careful. Operation Feed Yourself. And feed your industries. My father was in the thick of affairs at the time. Even upon all the good things he did, we got boxing champions in this country. He sent the national teams. We were suffering at the time. He sent them away to Brazil, 60 players, then another 60 players to pick the best 22 for the National African Cup of Nations in 1978. And then Nipa Beyebium. Ni when Nanado Mukamu, Joseph Frata, and you can Papa Mukamu, Mudino, Mukokonsa, and then who can about Jani. I'm saying Roja Atojiti Polifeli. He was far away to me on the border when he heard his name on radio. He could have run away. FIFA. He was not part of the coup of 1979. He was in his village in Krobo, sitting somewhere where he heard his name on radio. Soldier as he is. Krobo. That's the Mampo, yes, in Ashanti. Yes. He built it himself, his own township. He left there and drove to Accra to face his accusers. He was shot on 26 June 1979. And then more power. You people, leaders of the People's Movement for Freedom and Justice, the likes of Nana Addo, Akufo Addo and co. You have come to power. You criticize Agyapong. You even ran to Nana Asante with Poku Transport in London to talk about Agyapong, do press conference and say bad things of him. Today, the kind of things you said of Agyapong, I'm begging GBC, they should play those tapes. Let Nana Addo hear himself and see whether he will not go and hang himself. Yeah, bro, the earlier you people freeze his assets and catch his wife and arrest his people, do it. When Johnny you come, December, the guy is a Soviet character. He wore a woman's outfit to come and deceive you people in his Occupy Ghana demonstration and pretended to you that he had all the solutions to Ghana's economy. But me, I knew they are giving him money and about time. He didn't come and account for it. How do you hand over the economy to him? An investment banker like this, somebody of an investment banker caliber, who demand no so cannot invest in the economy. They decided to dissipate our funds.
Activity in the Fourth Republic.
Yes, sinking fund. We're doing our road fund. We just say he has chopped all national health insurance, get fund, all of it, and hedged it. Found say susuni kwagu eyimu box nwa. We be susu box no. And when you see kanu mo na odi box no so amani pa na obo ni bisi ani say besides where the on sees you box, so money will come in buy 15 times no afa we can say nkwala into Mugabe media manyaji how JM wants to reset the economy, he wants to reset the nation, how he boldly came to parliament. Nyoma did this, so he talked about the African Prosperity Dialogue. His 24-hour economy is going to get support from the Arab Development Bank. Yes, Mugabe all our name first no, all our name regions no. Then cut districts no. Omo di boni wa say oh. You find a youth organizer. Onu akofa plot a buy plot e be what district I be bibi. Onu akofa e be Oduakoko was so oye Tamalia. Let's go and do it. Let's collect all of it from them. Oh yes. In Tamale. Mugabe, me I am here. And one thing that I want to say is that my passion about this nation is not what I will get to. It's not what is what I want to give out, what I know, which is the truth other people have done, and I've seen transformation in their lifetime. When you read from third world to first world of Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew, every morning when you take the chapter you are reading, they started from scratch. They didn't have anything, but they took leadership determination to take the country where they are today. Look at Malaysia. Now look at Malaysia. It's palm oil all over. Look at Taiwan. At the time of independence, they were poorer than us. They used to run to Nkrumah to come and beg for ideas. Today, Taiwanese women are the best mathematicians when you go to US universities. Go and find out, because they are taking their education seriously and they are pumping their energy and investments in women. Let's allow JM to bring transformation in our lifetime in this country. Let us support him. And Nanu Kasa, Nanu Riam, John the drama. Dramani Mahama, the drama never ceases to happen. Also, I'm more cringy. No one so much black because someone in Boni or Modi, or Makuomano, until mine yen or mobile. But yes, we say yes, we have given birth to a new nation. So we're white, we were outdooring the new nation, whilst they were mourning the old nation that they are killed. And no Mugabe.
Yo, for winning and somewhere about beto yep no so because so we can subscribe to channel idea but more than say obe subscribe and say had latest and hot news and kwa na me de bremo I feel we are now like video no give us a thumbs up na fi share ma ofoforo so na when you be here na wo hu and somewhere ekoso e wo Ghana me mu hanom so betimi otchere wadwen afaye and somewhere nyina ho e wo comment box ni mu mo weti minka bi in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.